Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. For my friends and family, hello again, and for my new subscribers, welcome and thanks for being here. I am an etiquette consultant for Manners Sake Etiquette Company, and I love to talk about anything and everything etiquette, and I would love to be your guide along your etiquette journey. Today I want to talk to you about the job search. Now remember, the job search doesn't consist of just answering ads, sending out your resume, or postings on the internet. To get a better handle of it, it's best to have a network of people or a network team to help you along your search. These people might be friends of friends, family members who are in the same field that you want to go into, your parents' friends who are in the field that you are interested in. You are constantly talking to people such as old employers, professors, advisors from your college, and you're talking to people that can get you in or drop your name around conversations about job openings. The most important thing I feel at this point of the job search is to maintain your team. Once you gather your team together and you have everyone know what you're looking for, everyone knows the field that you're going to be going into, they can keep an ear out on openings or jobs that are being created, which is very important to do. So gathering those people first, talking to them, hearing them out, and making sure that they understand exactly your expertise or your experience so you can fit better in the job search or the offer that you might get. You do get the offer, or somebody does call you back and say, hey, I know someone, or I can help you with this. You have to make sure we do the proper etiquette, which is to say thank you. Send a thank you note. You can send a thank you note by going on an email, or you could do it the old-fashioned way or the traditional way, which is write an actual postcard or a thank you letter, and making sure that you let them know that you are grateful for their support and for their help. And anyone else who just says, hey, I can help out, you send them a note or an email that says thank you, that they are helping you out. Okay. LinkedIn is a professional social media network that gathers resumes that businesses look at to look for potential employees. So it's best that you establish a really good LinkedIn social media, what do I call it, contact. Okay. I want you to think of LinkedIn as your professional profile online, your professional online resume. Okay. So the things that you place on the LinkedIn, the things that you place on your LinkedIn profile have to be truthful and have to exhibit your experiences that you have already. Use a current headshot, a current professional headshot. Complete your profile with information, your headline, your summary statement, list of all your skills and experiences. Okay. Connect to the people that you know already on LinkedIn, and then you ask your friends and colleagues to like you or to connect with you, to endorse you. Okay. The next thing you need to do is have a personal card. A personal card is almost like a business card. It's almost like a business card, but you don't put your business name on it. It's you. So you can just make sure you have your important information that you want to give to an employer, a potential employer, or someone that you're talking to that might be in the field that you're thinking about working, and do this again. So what you need to have on your personal business card, your name, your contact information, your email address. If you want them to have your address, then you put your address on it. But it's just a little card that gives your personal information so that while you talk to someone, they can recognize your face and your name. One of the things I noticed that when people are just giving out business cards, people are not putting their face to the card. So when you talk to someone, you give them eye contact, you're talking, you pass out your personal card, they're going to remember your face and attach it to that card if you don't have your picture on it. It's a process, right? Networking is a process. So, you trying your best to make a good impression. You don't want to, keep bothering someone over and over. Hey, to make sure you maintain contact with your network team, but not to exhaust them, till they say, wow, he's a bother or she's a bother. If you receive an offer from someone based on someone talking about you to someone, or someone dropped your name to a potential employee, it is super, super great if you drop them a line, email them, or send a card to say thank you for mentioning my name to this person, because this person reached out to me. So just showing gratitude and thank you when someone does something nice for you. And this is that case. Handle your networking with care. Do not be that fair weather friend who only calls when they need you. Keep in contact, check in, check out. Make sure they know that you're still working on trying to find that job. You're still on your job search. You're still trying to do the work. Making sure your network team know that you're still doing the work. And if you land a job, let them know, hey, I found something. Thank you guys for your support. If you guys need anything from me, I'm right here for you. Networking also leads to referrals from other people. Referrals might mean that you might have to write a note, write an email, and talk to a person. So it's best that you be ready. Always be ready. And a well-composed email or letter free of errors will help you get to the right spot, will put you in a better vantage. You want to check everything that you write. You want to make sure your spelling is right. You want to make sure your grammar is correct. You want to make sure that your punctuation is correct. Because, from people reading your email or reading your letter, you might be discarded, or they'll put your paper up and say, hey, this is somebody we need to talk to. Searching online, remember, it's not like, it doesn't mean you have to be informal because it seems informal because you're not sitting in front of an employee, potential employer, right? Make sure if you're online and your application, you're making sure that everything, you dot your I's, you cross your T's. You're making sure if you're emailing back and forth, you're speaking with the right, correct English or the correct language that you speak. But you're making sure that the person gets the chance to see that you're intelligent, you're smart, you know how to write, you know, your grammar is correct. You want to make sure that comes off across immediately. Formal, you make it very formal. If it's informal to you, you make it very formal. Even if they ask you to, hey, let's have a Zoom interview, you get dressed up, you put on your suit, you put your makeup on, and you sit there with your back straight and you are ready for this interview. It's almost as if you're sitting right there in that interview. Do not slack off. Do not make it seem like this because you're not sitting inside that office that you are you can slack off. Do not slack off. I want you to take special care of your cover letter and your resume. I want you to think of these two as the married couple. You can't have one without the other. Think of the resume as, your introduction to you. So you have to put out all those great things about you, put out your experiences, put out all those things that make you who you are. Why would somebody want to hire you? This is what you put right there out in front in front on that cover letter. And just think of your resume as just their experiences, like a checklist of all your experiences. So your cover letter is talking about it. Your resume is putting bullet points to it. Okay? I want you to think about this. Honesty is the best policy. I know people say absolutely not, but in the job market is absolutely correct. You have to be honest about your experiences. Sometimes people do elaborate and exaggerate on their resume. But, for the most part, you want to put all truthful things that you have done that you know. You know how to do this. You know how to use a computer. You know Microsoft. You have to let them know all the things that you are qualified to do, and that you're willing to learn more. In this age of social media, Google search can search you out, and employers are definitely searching out people to see who's truthful, who's lying, and things like that, and that might hurt you. It's embarrassment. Some employers say, hey, I would give you a job, but because this happened, I cannot now. So to avoid the embarrassment for yourself, for your family, and a potential to lose a potential job because you're not honest, it doesn't really make sense. It doesn't make sense. So think about honesty is the best policy in this case. If you feel lack of in any area, you just say, hey, but I'm willing to learn. I'm willing to learn. Another thing I want to just add, keep it brief. Right? I'm just going to keep it brief for the body. Just keep it brief. And watch your tone. Watch your tone. I want you to read it out to yourself and hear. Does it sound condescending? Do you sound boastful? Do you sound confident? Does it sound gibberish? Are you just running on sentences, Is it concise? Do it flow? So these are the things that you have to think about when you are writing your cover letter. All right. And again, proofread. Everything you do, you proofread before you hit that send, or before you mail it out. Effective cover letter, I'm going to say, is this. Effective cover letter allows you to span how your background makes you a good candidate for this job. And in the body, you're just going to state, what can you do for the company, not what the company can do for you, what you're going to do, what you bring to the table, what you're going to do at this job to make it that much more fabulous. Okay. Never talk about, oh, I saw that you lack this, so that's why I'm going to bring this. Never talk about a job that if talking to them as if they have a lack. Always talk to them like you're great, and I just will be a great person to come on to that team and make it that much more better. You just want to add to them. That's all you want to do. Letter, you want to be brief, and then put your name. Make sure they know who you are. And always thank you for your time and consideration. Thank you for taking this time to read my resume, my cover letter, my resume. I can't wait to meet you next. I can't wait to meet you in person. So that's all I have for you today. If this was something that was interesting to you, and you benefit from it, please share it. I would love for you to subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit the notification, so whenever I have a new video out, you get it first. You're first to know about it. Share my videos, and help my video move. So I just want to thank you so much again. I do appreciate every one of you who come out and watch my videos. I thank you, and God bless you. For you. So I want to continue to be your etiquette guide. I want to continue to be with you on this etiquette journal. You can find me on Facebook, on IG, on TikTok. And remember, subscribe to my channel. Mind your manners. Thank you, and have a great week.